Are you struggling with postpartum diastasis recti, the separation of your abdominals? Or maybe you're pregnant and you're afraid of getting diastasis. In this video, I'm going to show you one quick move that can help you with your overall abdominal health.
Hi, I'm Tabitha Gomez and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to help all you busy ladies out there juggling with jobs, careers, and kiddos with no real time to exercise. I'm going to give you exercise tips, tricks, routines, and even product reviews to help make fitness a part of your life. Today we're going to be talking about diastasis recti, abdominal separation to be exact. And the one move that will really help, even if you're not pregnant, just the one move that will help your overall abdominal health. Okay, so when we're talking about the abdominals, excuse my little bloat because I am pregnant, 12 weeks if you've seen my vlogs. Abdominals here, we've got our obliques. You can kind of see my obliques just a little bit. These are like the pockets, a jacket pocket. They run diagonally across your abdominals. In the front, the six-pack abs, which I have none at this moment, those are your rectus abdominis or your glory abs. Underneath those layers is what we have, the transverse abdominis. Okay, the transverse abdominis is like a corset that keeps your entire core strong. So it runs from your sternum, about your sixth rib, all the way down, and it wraps around throughout your back to your spine, and then it connects to your pelvic floor. So yes, it hits your pelvis. This is a huge corset muscle. So what happens during pregnancy when your transverse abdominis is not strong, so your undermost layer of abs, when they are not strong, it puts a lot of pressure outward. Of course, that's going to happen during pregnancy. A lot of women experience diastasis, some to a greater degree than others. I experienced it and I have what I would say pretty strong core. But so everybody's going to get a degree. Now, some might just be one finger, two finger, some can be 4, 5 or more. All right, so what's happening is your transverse is pressing out on your rectus abdominis. Right between your rectus abdominis, you have what's called a linea alba. And a linea alba is very, very soft tissue that connects your rectus abdominis. When babies are born, a lot of times their linea alba is not connected. And I know it for my second son, I could clearly see when he would sit up or roll over, you would see that protruding bump. So if you're doing abdominal exercises and you see a cone-shaped bump between your abs, that means that your rectus or your transverse is putting pressure on that linea alba and your rectus abdominis. I know this is a lot of information, but it's so good and it's so important to understand. So what you want to do is you want to control your abs. Now, a lot of people don't know how to control specific muscle groups, and that is very important because controlling your abs for when you do regular abdominal exercises or any sort of exercise is what's going to help keep your core strong. And you really need to have a core strong to have a strong back and just strong body and health overall. A lot of women who have severe diastasis are going to complain of back issues because a lot of times that means that their transverse is weak. So we need to address this issue before it even gets bad. If you are pregnant, or even if you've had the baby and you're postpartum, any months postpartum, this exercise is great overall. So this is called a Corset Zip Up. It's a Pilates move. And what it does is we're going to engage our entire transverse abdominis from the sternum all the way around and down to our pelvic floor. I mean, it's going to take a lot of practice, but I'm going to walk you through it right now. You're not going to see a whole lot of change in my abs when I zip up, but you will hear the change in my breath. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your ribs to the side here. Now, we're not going to breathe sticking our belly out nice and far, or we're not going to breathe like this, okay? We're gonna chest breathe. We're gonna just breathe using our diaphragm and our chest so that we can control our belly, all right? So we're gonna breathe in with our chest, and you're gonna kind of see your chest will expand side to side, all right? So when you expand it, I want you to exhale all that you can. Exhale, 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 and tighten. Try to tighten so that your ribs touch as close as they can possibly touch. And you're gonna breathe again, and you're gonna tighten. You're gonna keep on tightening. You're gonna breathe again, and you're gonna tighten some more. Okay, so take it here. It's strenuous to tighten all these muscles. And then on top of that, let me relax. So when you get everything tightened up and you're breathing, nice controlled breath, you're going to try to Kegel. So tightening up that pelvic floor as best you can. It's something you can definitely do during pregnancy. I'm gonna give you a quick example of tightening the corset and some simple ab exercises, just standing right here. Okay, so inhale. Okay, everything is tight here. Tighten up. And I'm gonna just march. When everything is tightened up, just a move like this alone engages your core so much more. So I'm gonna march. I can do this pushing a stroller, walking down the road. All right, I can side bend. I can side twist. Lateral movements are much harder. I can pelvic tilt. Relax. Okay, I highly recommend you trying that. If you would give just zipping up your corset 10 minutes a day, you will see a huge improvement in your abdominal health, your diastasis, and just your abs in general. If you do this during pregnancy, it can help fix diastasis before it gets too bad or stop it from getting really bad. You can do it during pregnancy. It's not going to hurt anything. It really won't. Of course, you don't want to do something that causes you pain. So if in the event that it does cause you pain, of course, stop. But some simple ideas is if you work at a desk, tighten up during the day. Put a stopwatch. Do it for a minute. If you can. You might not be able to do a minute for the first time. Do it 10 times a day. If you're in the house cleaning during housework, which is already, I want to say strenuous, but burns a lot of calories, do it while you're cooking. Do it while you're sweeping. Do it while you're loading laundry or something like that. Timer, 1 minute at a time. You can get it done, I promise you, and it helps so much. So if there's only one exercise you do throughout your entire pregnancy, zip up your corset. It's good for your abdominal health, and even after you're done having the baby, even though you don't have diastasis anymore, or maybe you don't have diastasis right now and you're listening to this, anytime you go into an abdominal exercise, you should zip it up. Zip it up, engage everything. I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions on diastasis, go ahead and link it below and I will answer the best to my ability. If I don't know the answer right away, I will get back to you with some real research. All right, as always, stay positive, work hard. Mahalo for joining me, and aloha.